everyone! Welcome once again to Learning Shorthand with Mam Teks. That's me. Part 8 na po tayo. Part 8. Although yung Part 7 natin was just a review. So, in Lesson 8, we're going to introduce to you sound representations for the letters in shorthand, in the shorthand alphabet. S, H, chay, and J, and of course, the sound of TH, which is represented by over and underneath. Okay, so we start with a review once again.
Hello again everyone. Let me show you a short review of our lesson last time, covering the sounds that we've already taken up in lessons 1 to 7. Lessons 1 to 7. Okay, so we start with A, the sound of A, which is represented by a big circle. E, N, M, T, D, H or ing, I, O, R, L, S, F, V, U, K, G, S, P, B. A, E, N, M, T, D, H or ing, I, O, R, L, S, F, V, U, K, G, S, P, B. Then we can form some of these represents also words. We call that brief forms, like this one represents I, in or not, it or at, would, of, are, our, will or well. Other letters can also form brief forms in the next lessons to come. So we form words out of this. Example: cat, gate, take, making, L-I-K, lake, L-I-K, like, T-O-L, tall, S-M-O-L, small, M-E-D-L, middle, T-O-T-L, total, R-I-T, right, L-I-D, lied, R-O-D, road, L-O-D, load, M-A-T, mat or mate, M-A-D, mad, N-E-T, net, M-E-T, meet, and ing, meeting. We have S-A for say, S-E for see, F-E for fee, V-A-N for vain, S-A-F for safe, S-A-V for save, F-E-L for feel, F-A-L for fail, L-A-F-T-R for laughter, V-E-S-T-R for visitor, V-E-K-T-R-E for victory, S-T-O-R-E for story. So there, some words that you can form out of these. We can also include phrases like I am, in our or not our, at our, it will, I would not, of our, it will not, I know, I need, I might, I came to talk. Pwede yun. That could be. So these are just some phrases. Now, we're going to move on to the next lesson, which is lesson 8, where we're going to discuss the sound of SH. Sound of SH, which is pronounced as ish. The sound of CH, which is pronounced as chay. And the sound of J, which is also pronounced as J, plus the sound of TH, which is pronounced as if. So I'll be discussing this on the board so that you can also interact with me. Okay?
So we start with the sound of SH. SH in shorthand is pronounced as ish. Ish. And this is represented, if this is the line, by a short downward stroke. A little bit slanted, but not very much slanted. So it's also not straight. So just slightly slanted out. Example: fish. Fish. So you have the ish there. Sheep. 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 Tissue. Tissue. Issue. Issue, measure. So the sound of ish is there. So in shorthand, you're going to spell it out by pronouncing it as ish. So if this is the line of your steno notebooks, you are going to write the outlines of these examples this way. F-E-ish. That is fish. S is curved, take note. S is different because S is curved. If you compare that to fees, the outline is fees. So if there is a curve there, this one is tray. Okay? So it's different. Very slight difference, but then it's still different. You have ish, E for sheep. Ish, E, T for sheep. T, E, ish, U for tissue. Although you can write tissue this way, very clear. That is accepted for as long as you read your outline. Then we have E, ish, U. That's issue. E, ish, U, D for issue. M, E, ish, U, R for measure. There. So the sound of SH pronounced as ish. So simply read it F-E, ish, fish, ish, ishi, ish, ish, T-E, ish, U, tissue, E, ish, U, issue, E, ish, U, D, issued, and M, E, ish, U, R, measure. So that is the sound of SH. Then we move on to the sound of chay. Ch. In shorthand, this is sounded as chay, and if this is the line of writing, this is the chay. So it's a little bit slanted, going downwards, but not very much slanted. So this is again small, and this is medium. Example: chair, church. So there is the ch. So again, if this is the line, you write chair, Ch-A-R, chair. Your church, Ch-E-R, chay. That is church. Ch-E-R, chay. March. Since it's capitalized, then you write M-A-R-Ch with the capitalization. Then we have teach. That's the CH. Then T-E-Ch. Then teacher. Preacher. Preaching, for example. Then we have P-R-E-Ch-E. Preaching. So, chay is represented by a little longer, downward, little slanted stroke. So that is chay. It's different from T because letter T is written upwards. Letter D is occupying the whole line and written upwards. This is written downwards. Next to this sound is the sound of J. J is pronounced the same. So if this is the line, the J is there, occupying one whole of the writing line, and the direction of writing is downwards. Example: choose, cheap, jacket. Jake, say name of a person. Jet plane. Okay? So we only give a few examples so that you can think of other words and write or shadow write it in your mind. So J-U-S, that is juice. J-E-T for J. J-A-K-E-T for jacket. J-A-K for J, capitalize that because it's the name of a person, it's a proper noun. J-E-T-P-L-A-N for jet plane. So there. Ish, chay, and J. These are the three additional sounds plus another sound, the sound of TH, which is pronounced as it in short. So if this is the line of writing, the sound of TH is represented by an over curve like that and an under curve like that. This is different from letter R. Take note, because if you're going to relate this to letter R is represented by this sound. So the base of the R is touching the line. In this case, only a little part of the base of the outline is touching the line. The rest are going upwards. So can you relate? R and under it, and this one is over it. So again, this one is different from T because T is slanted upward. So this is also upward, but it is overcurved. Overcurved. When you write sounds or words like, for example, math. Math. You spell it out as M-A-F. Math. Thick. Thick. E-F-E-K. So that is a thick. This. E-F-E-S. Though. Though. Under ear. O. Though. Both. Both. So that's a PH. B-O under it. That is both. Truth. T-R-U over it. Test. So this could be a name of a person. So you write T-E-S. And then copy this. These are, guys, the 4 new sounds in shorthand that are introduced in lesson 8. These are the sounds of if, PH, pronounced as if, the sound of J, pronounced as J, the sound of Ch, pronounced as Chay, the sound of SH, pronounced as ish. So we have 4. We are almost done with the alphabet sounds in shorthand. We're going to continue on with word beginnings and word ending principles in the next lessons to come. But after this, we are going to discuss brief forms. The next set of brief forms and phrases are represented by the sound of U, which is you, the sound of S, which is or his, the sound of F, which is representing for, the sound of V representing half, TH representing the, and then the sound of TH, the 2 TH, which is these. So that will be our next lesson.